and young people currently in the care system in England. It's a recent high, and every year over 12,000 of them leave that care system. And we all know, unfortunately, despite all the best efforts and endeavours of successive governments and ministers, that care leavers still have much poorer outcomes than their peers. They're less likely to gain good qualifications in the education system. Nearly half of children in the care system have a mental health problem, and it's estimated that a quarter of homeless people have been in care at some point in their lives, and they're also disproportionately represented in the justice system, and over a quarter of serving prisoners. So from the age of 18, care-experienced young people are often expected to be financially independent and manage their own household bills. But research over many decades has shown that care leavers are much more financially vulnerable than their peers, and a significant number live on or near the poverty line and struggle to make ends meet. And we all know, unfortunately, despite all the... While I'm being echoed, Madam Deputy Speaker, while inflation is now beginning to, as if you can't get enough of me once, you're now getting it in stereo with a time delay. Whilst inflation is now beginning to come down, there are certain sectors that continue to see large price increases, which of course includes the private rented sector. Private rental prices paid by tenants in the UK rose by some 6.2% in the 12 months to January of this year, unchanged for the second consecutive month. And that puts a huge pressure on all tenants. But for young care leavers living independently at the age of just 18, they have no support from the bank of mum and dad. And for them, things can be especially tough.